Have you ever felt like a supporting character in your own life story? Always there for everyone else, but when you look around, no one seems to notice your needs. If you're tired of putting yourself last and wondering when it's your turn to be seen, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden dangers of being overly nice and how you can reclaim your power and authenticity. Welcome back to our channel, where we empower you to live authentically, boldly, and unapologetically. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our thriving community of self-discoverers and changemakers. The psychological toll of being overly nice. Let's start by uncovering the silent struggle that so many people endure, the psychological burden of excessive niceness. Meet Emma, a compassionate nurse who seems to have limitless energy for others. She's the colleague who always picks up extra shifts to help out, the friend who answers phone calls in the middle of the night, and the family member who organizes every holiday gathering. On the surface, Emma appears to be the glue that holds everyone together. But beneath her accommodating exterior, Emma is battling chronic fatigue, overwhelming anxiety, and a creeping sense of emptiness. She often wonders, if I'm always there for everyone else, why do I feel so alone? Research shows that individuals who habitually prioritize others over themselves are more susceptible to mental health issues like depression, anxiety, and even physical ailments like high blood pressure. The constant self-neglect sends a damaging message to your subconscious that your needs, desires, and well-being are less important than those of others. Over time, this erodes your self-esteem and can lead to serious burnout. Imagine carrying an invisible backpack that gets heavier each time you say yes when you want to say no. Eventually, the weight becomes unbearable. Niceness as self-sabotage. Now, let's explore how being overly nice can sabotage not just your mental health, but also your personal and professional success. Consider Michael, a skilled project manager with innovative ideas that could revolutionize his company's processes. Despite his expertise, he hesitates to voice his suggestions in meetings. He's afraid of overshadowing his colleagues or coming across as arrogant. Instead, he ends up taking on additional tasks that others avoid, hoping his hard work will be noticed. But guess what happens? His contributions go unnoticed, and he's passed over for promotions. Less qualified colleagues advance while he remains stuck, feeling undervalued and frustrated. This self-sabotage stems from a fear of rocking the boat. By diminishing ourselves and staying silent, we miss out on opportunities for growth, recognition, and fulfillment. It's not humility, it's self-limitation. In trying to be agreeable and liked, we inadvertently agree to our own stagnation. Think about it. How many times have you held back your ideas, desires, or needs because you didn't want to cause a fuss? What has that cost you in terms of personal satisfaction and achievement? The manipulative side of niceness. Niceness isn't always as innocent as it seems. It can also be a tool for manipulation, whether we're aware of it or not. Meet Lisa, the friend who always seems incredibly supportive. She showers you with compliments, brings you unexpected gifts, and is the first to volunteer when you need help moving or planning an event. But there's a catch. Lisa expects unwavering loyalty and favors in return, often exceeding what you feel comfortable giving. When her expectations aren't met, she employs guilt trips and passive-aggressive comments to regain control. Manipulative niceness is a tactic used to exert influence while maintaining a facade of kindness. It's a form of emotional currency, where favors are given with strings attached. Recognizing these red flags, such as conditional support, excessive flattery followed by demands, or guilt-inducing remarks, is crucial for protecting your emotional well-being. But it's not just others who might use niceness manipulatively. Sometimes, we might do it unconsciously. Have you ever gone out of your way to help someone, secretly hoping they'd like you more or feel indebted to you? It's a slippery slope that can lead to unhealthy relationships built on obligation rather than genuine connection. Breaking free from the need for approval. So, why do so many of us fall into these patterns of excessive niceness? Often, it's rooted in a deep-seated need for approval and fear of rejection. Perhaps growing up, love and acceptance felt conditional, earned only when you met certain expectations or behaved in a particular way. This belief can trap us in a cycle of people-pleasing, where our self-worth is tied entirely to external validation. Social media amplifies this effect. The constant comparison and desire for likes, comments, and shares can make us tailor our personas to fit what we think others will approve of, drifting further away from our authentic selves. But here's a liberating truth. Relying on others for approval is a precarious foundation for self-esteem. People's opinions are fickle and ever-changing. True confidence and self-worth come from within, rooted in self-acceptance and self-love. Embracing authenticity and setting boundaries. Breaking free from the chains of excessive niceness requires courage, self-awareness, and intentional action. Here's how you can start reclaiming your authenticity. Self-reflection. Set aside time each day to journal your thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself questions like, why do I feel compelled to say yes? Or what am I afraid will happen if I assert my needs? Affirm your worth. Practice daily affirmations that reinforce your inherent value. Stand in front of a mirror and speak kindly to yourself. I am worthy of respect and love, or my needs are important. Set clear boundaries. Start with small boundaries. Communicate your limits respectfully, but firmly. For example, I'd love to help with that project, but I can only contribute a few hours this week. Learn to say no. Practice saying no without over-explaining or apologizing. Remember, no is a complete sentence. Invest in self-care. Schedule regular activities that rejuvenate you, whether it's reading, hiking, painting, or simply taking a relaxing bath. Seek support. Engage with a therapist, coach, or join support groups where you can share experiences and strategies with like-minded individuals. Challenge negative beliefs. When you catch yourself thinking, I have to make everyone happy, pause and question it. Ask yourself, is this belief true? Is it serving me? Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate each step you take toward asserting yourself, no matter how small. The empowerment of authenticity. Embracing your true self is not only liberating, but also magnetic. When you live authentically, you attract relationships and opportunities that align with your genuine values and desires. Take the story of Sophia. Tired of feeling unheard, she began expressing her true opinions at work and setting boundaries in her personal life. Initially, she feared rejection, but the opposite happened. Her colleagues started to respect her insights, leading to a promotion. Her personal relationships deepened as friends appreciated her honesty and confidence. Authenticity builds trust and respect. It encourages others to also show up as their real selves, fostering deeper and more meaningful connections. Remember, you can't control how others will react to the real you, but you can control how you present yourself to the world. It's time to step out of the shadows of excessive niceness and into the spotlight of authenticity. You have unique gifts, perspectives, and strengths that the world needs, not a watered-down version trying to fit into everyone else's expectations. Imagine waking up each day feeling confident in your choices, secure in your relationships, and excited about the opportunities ahead. A life where you pursue your passions without self-doubt holding you back, and where your yes truly means yes because it's aligned with your values. The journey won't always be easy, and it won't happen overnight. But every step you take toward embracing your authentic self is a victory worth celebrating. Remember, the world doesn't need a nicer you, it needs the real you. Embrace who you are, set those boundaries, and watch how your life transforms.